mic back on. Hello, and turn y'all's mics on so everyone can hear your dulcet tones. And switch over to here. And oh my gosh, we're back! Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mercy Road, the Wishing Crown. Using the powers of prestidigitation, I have turned the old cast into this new cast here for your entertainment. And also because the other cast was sleepy. We are a 24-hour D&D stream. We are raising money for Child's Play Charity. They're a charity that provides toys and games for children in hospitals and domestic violence shelters. Before we get into the fun, why don't we do something a little more boring and pick a winner? Because we had some entries to one of our amazing giveaways. The Tall Guy 31 is your winner.
Oh,
congratulations, the Tall Guy 31.
I wonder if he's tall.
I've heard that. I've heard that about him. But yeah, everyone thank the Tall Guy. Before we get into the D&D fun, before we give away all the gifts, why don't we go over who has joined us at this table? We'll start off with our good friend Eric. Eric, who are you? Where can we find you? And whomst are you playing tonight?
My name is Eric. I work for Child's Play. You could find me, I guess, Arabec is my Twitter, but I don't tweet a lot. But you can find most of what I do at Child's Play or at PAX. That's probably the easiest way. I am playing Reginald. Reginald Forbes McGrappin the First. He is a goblin. He's a sorcerer, although he likes to present himself as a wizard because he doesn't. That seems more official and realistic, or not realistic, but official. And so he, wears fancy hats and all the robes and all the goodies. And he has a book and stuff, but doesn't really need all that stuff. He just casts magic because
I feel kind of silly asking you who you are because you were just like the last 15-minute interview.
Maybe they weren't watching then, and now they're here.
Oh, the Office of Icewind Dale, the mayor of Icewind Dale, has donated $20. We are sending a package to True Love. I hope it finds you well. It's the last message we've heard from our dear mayor, as he's been captured by the evil Dark Knights of Neverwinter. Oh, goodness. This is a very long message. The Neverwinter Knights, if you will. Hopefully he will prevail against those fiends. So I'm guessing that is an uncommon magic item for you, True Love. If you could roll me a d10.
Four.
All right. That one. Okay.
That's an even number.
Those are the worst kind. You get. I guess I should ask. You don't happen to be a bard, do you?
No, I'm a barbarian.
A barbarian. Got you. You have got Dust of Dryness.
Ooh.
You look at this dust and you're like, wow, this is really dry.
A little parched. I like it.
Now, as you add that to your character sheet, the Hype Goblin, who are you? Where can we find you? And whomst are you playing tonight?
Hey everybody, I'm the Hype Goblin. You can learn all about me on the interwebs. If you want to check me out, go to hypegoblin.com. But tonight's not about me. It's about Child's Play Charity. If you've been here before, this is my 4th year here. Thank you so much, Sauce, for having me back. This is my favorite event of the whole year. I use she, her pronouns. I'll be playing True Love tonight, who is a wild magic barbarian who is really, really excited to go out and find her own true love because she is now 4 days old. And you know how long we last. So, gotta hustle. She uses any pronouns.
Awesome. Oh, LB Hack'em Up has donated $20. Give an uncommon magic item to Simon, please. Indoor, if you could roll me a d10.
A d10? Okie dokie. That says 6.
6. All right. You get a Javelin of Lightning. Which just sounds cool. And as you add that to your character sheet, Youngles, who are you? Where can we find you? And who are you playing?
Oh, I'm Youngles. Oh wait,
Youngles.
did you say?
No.
Did you say Indoor or did you say Youngles?
Yeah, Youngles.
Oh, okay.
You're the next on the list.
Hi, It's me. I'm Youngles/Jen. I use they she pronouns. I'm playing Aaron. Do stuff around the internet, but lately, or most excitedly, ET1 by Night is going to be back for season 2. So yay!
Yay!
Yeah. So I'm playing Aaron. Aaron is a druid who likes to mold the earth.
Okay. Next up is Ron Ogden. Ron Ogden, who are you? Where can we find you? And who are you playing?
Hi, my name's Ron Ogden. You can find me everywhere on the internet where people are on the internet at The Real Rogden. You can also find me on The Dungeon Run, Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. here on Twitch. I am playing tonight Red Wigglebottom. I am a red panda artificer alchemist. And I'm really excited to try these new potions that I just brewed for today. So, I'm really excited.
Oh no, I just realized it's that adventure. I mean that in the best kind of way. And speaking of adventures, last but not least is the indoor adventurer himself.
Hello, everybody.
Who are you? Where can we find you? And
It is I, the indoor adventurer, he, him, and tonight. Usually you can find me over at twitch.tv/indoor adventures. We do a bunch of actual play shows. I decided to screw that for today because Mercy Road is my favorite event of the year as well. Why wouldn't I be here instead of there? So again, I'm the indoor adventurer, he, him, and tonight I shall be playing as Brody, the Sharkman monk. Both use he, him.
For some reason, I heard as Brodius, and I'm just picturing like a really muscular devil.
To be fair, his name is Brodius, son of Blarharj, so you're not far off.
Hey. All right. Why don't y'all don't need y'all don't care about who I am. It's everyone else. Why don't we just play some D&D? No, put your hand down. Put your hand down, the real Ron Ogden.
I was just saying, I care who you are. I care. I'm just saying.
I care. You're very important to us, Sauce.
You are.
Okay.
You are.
And he's handsome.
Oh, now I'm sad. The good kind of sad. Yeah. All right, then why don't we play some D&D?
Good.
All right. Marcia Bay, a jewel of the Sword Coast, where adventure beckons and legends boast. It's the city of festivals, lively and gay. Every other day a new fest comes to play. The city boasts of festivals lively and grand, but beneath the merrymaking trouble is at hand. The Goblin Prince, with wishing crown, is altering this poor festival town. Marcia Bay now turned to fable, heroes arise, a job at their table. The Viscountess has a strange quest, and your mettle she's sure to test. A city once dark, now whimsical and bright, but beware, all is not what it seems in plain sight. The Goblin Prince, with mischievous gleam, is turning the city into a fanciful dream. Marcia Bay is the city of festivals. It is nestled, as it were, between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate, and to many it is an artisan town, a trades town, but where it makes the most of its money, aside from a booming construction industry just rebuilding the city year after year, is the festivals that it holds every other day. Most recently there was the Pickle Parade, the Taffy Taste, and most recently the Pirate Palooza, which did quite a considerable amount of damage. And it is in the burning embers, both metaphorically and literally, that we find ourselves in the Pirate Palooza. You have all gathered at the Cask Half Empty. Oh, the tall guy just donated $25 via Tiltify. Give the Sharkman a rare item.
Ooh.
Indoor, give the tall guy what he wants.
Thank you.
Thank you, tall guy.
Let's see what we've won. An 8?
An 8?
An 8 on a D10?
All right. You get a Qual's Feather Token, parentheses, tree.
That's a good one.
Okay, you know what that is. You got one up on me then. 9 times out of 10, I have no idea what any of these things do, and I love it.
It's the symbol of a feather that when you toss it on the ground, a fully formed oak tree just is there now.
1 second. Apparently the donation messages do not come across when we're on break.
Oh, no.
And that is disconcerting. Fire Sauce. 1 legendary package for... Oh, wait, this was prior. No, that's weird. Maybe I'm reading an old message.
We accidentally get their legendary item package.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, the shame.
I mean,
I can deliver it to next year's game if you really need me to.
we'll have to bring back the exact same table. For the sake of that, first things first. This is my scatterbrain trying to organize everything. We had a poll donation, just because we reached one of our milestones, for one of the wishes, which was just roller skates. So I will say, for this rest of this adventure, the 5 of you do have access to roller skates. At any time, you can turn it into a disco, or you can just enjoy the fact that you can now dash as a bonus action. And Archangelic and Fat Sapphic Bro has donated $100, a legendary item for the Hype Goblin. We love y'all.
Ooh.
Aw, thanks, Mel.
No, I love you guys. You're the best.
No.
This is water activated.
Oh, here we go. JD Lay has donated $25, a rare package for my Frond Indoor. There it is. Indoor,
JD.
if you could roll another D10, courtesy
JD's
of
the
JD
best.
Lady. She really
That's
is.
another 8.
Do
Do I roll again, or do you choose a different one?
This time it is a Cloak of Displacement.
Ooh. Oh, it's
Yeah.
from JD and Tripsy then.
Aww. Alright, Okay, you have gathered here at the Cask Half Empty. It is the foremost and currently only standing inn in all of Marcia Bay. Somehow it has survived, much to a lot of confusion, even though the previous owner was found partially eaten. The current owner is actually doing a wonderful job. You can see him from your seat just next to the fireplace, where there is a stuffed crocodile wearing a pair of sunglasses and a cowboy hat. Over by the bar, you can see the bartender is slinging drinks at a speed very unusual for a human to be able to accomplish. The bartender's name is Apodric Incognito. We've just got a $25 donation for Ron. I know a Ron. Ron.
I also know a Ron.
I believe...
Sometimes he's called Reginald, not to confuse them with the character Reginald.
Oh, no, I never confuse them. They're, could you roll me a D10, please?
Sure. It's a 10.
It's a 10. You get a mantle of spell resistance.
Whoa!
Oh man, is he gonna make that? Are you gonna make that sound every time? People, give him more magic items. That's great.
Yeah!
Save that as like a notification for when people donate and things like that for next year. Just have it as the MP3.
I want that as my ringtone.
Whoa!
As you have gathered around, you all have some passing familiarity with each other. By random happenstance, you were all on hired out to just clean out rats from a basement somewhere. Typical adventurer stuff. And we'll start with you, Reginald. Reginald, how was your last mission clearing rats out of an inn's basement? And did you have a happy pirate palooza?
It went okay. One of the rats bit my finger, which really hurt and is still a little sore.
Mhm.
And then there was bunch of kobolds down there as well, which was a thing. But I'm here because why am I here? I think just like
just stop there. Why am I here?
No, I think Reginald likes fancy clothing because it makes him look like a more important wizard, and pirates have kind of the best fancy clothing oftentimes. So he's here like shopping to like find not pirate outfits, but like accoutrement or like bits that he can add to his wizard outfit that will help make him look like a more fancier wizard.
Like you've definitely found lots of those kind of silk piratey shirts, those boots that have the really long cuffs on them.
Yeah.
Lots of eye patches, which I don't. Maybe you want to go for a one-eyed kind of wizard.
He probably bought one just to try it, and occasionally wears it. But yeah,
he keeps it flipped up. PDX Wiz has donated $25. I want to support the team. True love with a rare goodie. Great cosplay, Sarah. Hope to see you in your stream, or hope to be in your streams soon. Aww. Gabo, if you want to roll away.
I would love to. What was it? Is it a D10?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sauce, can you tell me who donated for me? Because I don't know that I
think it was Anonymous donated.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous Ghost of Generosity.
It was a 4 for me.
A 4? Okay, you get... You said you were a barbarian, right? You get Flame Tongue, parentheses, greatsword.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Damn it.
Ooh.
Now, I gotta ask, in the spirit of charity, because true love is a kobold, right? You're small.
I'm 2 feet tall. I'm very tall.
Typically, they would suffer a detriment from using a greatsword. Can we waive?
They come in longswords flavor, but in the spirit of charity and in the spirit of I've been doing this for 9 hours, I'm fine with saying it is an ensorcelled sword.
I'm very impressive for my size.
You are.
But sorry, Reginald, were you having a happy pirate palooza?
I mean, yeah, I think he probably his fireballs contributed to the destruction. Probably, in the spirit of festival. I think he helped, and so yeah, I think I'm having a pretty great time.
Awesome, you love to hear it. Oh, we got an anonymous $15 donation for Youngles.
Aww.
Yeah, I know a Youngles. Now, I mean, $15 could be a table of chaos, but I think it was supposed to be a common magic item. So could you roll me a D10?
Wow.
You with a 4, you get Heward's handy spice pouch. It's handy, and it's full of spices.
Full of spices?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I have it on me now?
It appears on your person in a shower of petals and harp music.
Ah, love it.
Ooh!
And also that sound. Even when Red isn't making that sound, it just happens.
It happens. I just hear it and I go, ooh, what's in my pocket?
Oh, another $15 donation for Eric this time. Eric, if you would be so kind.
1.
Okay, you know what? This probably, I don't know how useful it'll be, but it'll definitely grok with what you're going for. It's a hat of wizardry.
Ooh, that's Reginald's very excited.
It's like it was made for you.
Yeah.
True love. How was your last mission? Slaying rats in an inn basement, and did you have a happy pirate palooza?
I did. I had a really, really happy pirate palooza. That's where I got my new pirate ship from. And the rats were really, really ratty, but we took care of them. And then I saw some of my cousins.
Yeah. Aw.
They were the other kobolds.
They were the other. You see across from you, at a table, is a little kobold wearing the top half of a suit. and then just Donald ducking the rest of it. He's bright blue, and he just kind of, hello!
Hello.
Hello! He's still waving.
Are we related?
I'm not old enough to be here.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
You made it to 6 years?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I thought we only lived to 7 days or 12 days.
Oh gosh!
Are you magic?
I mean, aren't all kobolds a little magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, how was your last mission, and did you have a happy pirate palooza?
Oh, my last mission was so great. You know, it was caves, so very dark. And what's that word? Not the M word, but the dank, I think might be a good word to describe it, you know?
Dank.
It was a good time. And my pirate palooza has been wonderful because I've been secretly spicing up the food and watching their reactions from a distance.
Yeah, you see the little kobold that's waving at True Love, just like, why is my ice cream so spicy?
Yes.
Oh god, it really hurts when I put it in my eyes.
He's holding back the tears, but they're gonna come soon.
Oh, $25 donation from PDXWiz. Thank you, PDXWiz.
Thank you.
Sending to Indoor a rare that isn't transportation. You got the skates now. Hope to be in your stream soon as well, my friend. Indoor, if
Thank
you
you,
could be so
PDXWiz.
kind.
That's a 7 on the D10.
I love sevens. Okay, you get horseshoe. Oh no, no one has a horse. You get the Astromancy Archive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Neither have I. I hope it's overpowered. I remember the first year I did this. I was like, "What's a luck blade?" A wondrous item. The brass disc of articulated concentric rings unfolds into an armillary sphere. As a bonus action, you can unfold it into a sphere or back into a disc. The following spells: Augury, Divination, Find the Path, Foresight, Locate Creature, and Locate Object. Okay, seems kind of useful.
It does require attunement by a wizard.
Attunement is waived for this.
Waved.
Yeah.
Incredible. I got wizard powers.
I'm not gonna make you guys wait 24. Otherwise, you'd get these wonderful items donated from our lovely chat and not be able to use them. And but as you are gathered around, with Pirate Palooza, just kind of coming to a close. Sorry, did I cut you off, Aaron? Again, just brain is slowly turning into mush. Red Wigglebottom,
not at all.
how was your last mission? And are you having a happy Pirate Palooza?
Well, they're kind of the one and the same. My last mission was very good. I traveled here from a long way away to deliver some fireworks, and as you can see, they went off very well.
And are you having? And I guess you are having a happy Pirate Palooza as a result.
Absolutely, it was explosive.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, love to hear it. And Brody, how was your last mission? And are you having a happy Pirate Palooza?
Those rats proved to be rather dangerous, but we managed to catch every last one of them. As for my last Pirate Palooza, it has also been my first Pirate Palooza. I've come from the deep sea, and this is enjoyable to me.
I picture when you say the rats turned out to be more dangerous, I picture there being like a sixth member of your group.
Oh yeah,
And you're
yeah,
like,
no,
you're
we don't talk
having a
about
wake.
that guy. Yeah, we'll say that he was like a Pied Piper dude, but instead of like tricking the rats into being calm, he just aggravated them.
He just lured in
Swarmed
more
them.
rats.
Yeah, he just lured more rats. He had no hope of solving them.
After a few minutes of revelry here at the cask half empty, the little kobold kind of scampers over and puts a brick down in the middle of your table. And there's a small note tied to it. And he says, I was supposed to throw this through your window, but none of you are in your rooms. So, here you go.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, thank you very much. I'm glad you didn't break the glass in our windows. That would have been, shattering. And Red will, grab or try to gently unwrap the message from the brick.
Oh yeah, it's like trying to carefully unwrap a present in that you don't want to tear it. Oh, we just got Steve, Shadow of VT, donated $50 via Tiltify. Everyone gets advantage. Good job, you all. Keep it up. No, show's over. Keep it up and see you in the morning. Have a good night, Shadow. You get an advantage. You get an advantage. You might want to keep track of your advantages. As you unwrap the note delicately, Red, you can see it. It simply says, the Council of Mysterious Benefactors has summoned you. XOXO, the Council of Mysterious Benefactors.
Oh, well, I guess we're going to go get some hugs and kisses from the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, because they have summoned us. We've been summoned for hugs and kisses.
Oh, I love hugs and kisses.
Me too. And Red will pass it to everyone so that they can see that he's telling the complete truth.
Aaron will kind of corner up a little bit more. So Aaron does not want hugs and kisses.
In parentheses, Aaron, you see the note says, hugs and kisses optional.
Okay, good. It's optional. And
They have good snacks, I've heard. So it
Reginald,
I like snacks.
I believe of this group, you have worked with the Council of Mysterious Benefactors before. And if this is the same Reginald as last year, and in that the same character sheet, you probably still have all your gear.
I apparently lost all the gear.
Oh.
So.
But you also know they pay exceptionally well. Usually far above asking rate for adventurers. And it's usually because of how much urgency there is with their requests. As if they have to gather about 40 adventurers within 24 hours. But it just says, follow the kobold. And then below that, Reginald, as you're reading the note, not the pink one, the blue one. And below that, it keeps going. His name's Mr. Smimbly Whiskers. Below that, please don't let him stop at the candy store.
Candy.
Below that, it's parentheses every time.
This note is magical. It just keeps getting longer and longer.
It just says, if he eats candy before bed, he gets a stomachache.
No stomachache.
Yeah.
No candy.
There's
a lot of instructions. It's real complicated, but I think we'll be good.
Written in crayon beneath that, it just says, don't listen to the notes.
Oh. This is like the test where you're supposed to read everything and then this...
No, it isn't. Just don't listen to the note. Just follow me.
Okay.
In parentheses,
Throws over his shoulder.
it says, don't throw out the notes.
So you think, so we get paid and we get optional hugs and kisses? This is like the optimal
And snacks.
situation. And what? Now I'm starting to question whether this is very valid or not, but that note is certainly magical, and there is a blue kobold there, so, I mean, being red myself, I feel like I should follow the blue before I get purple.
All I learned from the note is that this kobold, I don't know, Mr. Snibbly Whiskers,
Yes,
knows where this
enough.
candy store is.
You guys want to know where it is?
I would love to know where it is.
All right, let's go to the candy store. Forget about the rest of the note.
Well, can we go to the other parts of the note? Okay, what?
No, too late. Story's moved on. After a few moments, you get to a place called the Sweet Tooth. It's a giant tooth eating a lollipop, or at least that's what is on the signage. It's not a literal giant tooth eating a lollipop. And Mr. Smimbly Whiskers goes inside, and he comes back out after a second and just sticks his head. Do any of you guys have any money?
Oh.
I have 5 gold.
All right, give me your money.
Dirt.
Why?
Brody just has teeth on him.
He takes the teeth and eats them.
Oh.
Nice.
But he looks to you, True Love, and just said, because I'm part of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors and I needed to save the city.
That's fine then. Here you go. And she will hand over all 5 gold.
Okay. He goes and buys 5 gold worth of candy, which is quite a bit. And comes out with like a large sack of gummy worms. He's, you guys want some of this?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, man. Being an adventurer is easy.
Don't you know it?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat these and try to have a nap, even though it'll give me a tummy ache.
Wait, you're supposed to show us where we're supposed to go.
Oh.
Also, I think.
Mr. Smimbly Whiskers just kind of looks as if he's been caught red-handed. It's like, you weren't supposed to read the rest of the note.
Well, we had. Oh.
Didn't you read the note?
Wow.
Well, but it was at the bottom, so I read, and then I got to that part.
And Mr. Smimbly Whiskers is like, you made a powerful enemy today, Reginald. All right, let's go. Dragging the sack of candy behind him. As he leads you to the Council of Mysterious Benefactors' secret lair, which is directly in the center of town, in the crater of the former Council of Mysterious Benefactors Tower. It is, they have used the bricks to create a fortress for the Council of Mysterious Benefactors now. There's a giant sign that says Council of Mysterious Benefactors Secret Headquarters, please do not divulge location. And Mr. Smimbly Whiskers kind of opens up the door for you and says, all right, the council's waiting for you. Wait, but before you go, you're not supposed to tell them about the candy.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay, good. Because, you know, safety of the city.
Good luck with your stomach ache.
Oh, my tum-tum.
Already? Wow.
He offers you a handful of gummy worms, Reginald.
Oh,
Not
one.
Oh, yeah, a handful for you, Reg.
Yeah, okay. That's my favorite. It's my
handful
favorite.
for you, Aaron. The gummy worms are just extended.
Thanks. And Aaron takes them and puts them in their pocket full of dirt.
Oh, somebody has just donated $115. This is the mysterious Benefactor has donated something for Red plus a little chaos. Red, if you could, if you could roll me a D10. Let's get you something legendary.
Okay. It's a 4.
Okay. What class is Red again? Just so I'm.
He's Artificer.
Artificer. Okay. Let's give him. I mean, you can't go wrong with a cloak of invisibility.
Can it go on top of my cloak of spell resistance?
You know what?
For my mantle of spell resistance?
I could give you a belt of Cloud Giant Strength instead.
I'll take that.
Yeah. It's yours.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh, somebody has just donated $15. Hey, Sauce, this soup is too cold. Add chaos, fire, and mold? You know what? I think I can do that. I'm just going to add that to my little ever-growing pile of chaos tokens. Aaron, do you take the offered handful of gummies?
Yeah, but she's not gonna eat them. She's just gonna put them in her pocket. She's got dirt in there, and worms like dirt.
True enough.
Are you a squirrel?
I should be, honestly.
I can help with that.
Really?
Yeah. We'll talk about it after the meeting, but I can help.
Yeah. I'd like to hear more about this.
Yeah.
All right. As you wander down the hallway, you can see there are various busts of former heads of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors. Edward, Edric, something or else. I had this written down at one point. It's all the other people whose names start with ED, who have a habit of dying mid-Mercy Road. Until it finally gets to the current head of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, Edith Addington. And as you get to the final bust, Reginald, could you start us off with a Table of Chaos roll, and roll me a D percentile?
Alrighty. 28.
28. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay. 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 For the next hour, you are disguised by an illusion of your choice.
Oh, well then I'm a very distinguished, Gandalf-looking wizard. Like,
Oh, naturally. Anonymous just donated $5 for Youngles to be a squirrel. Aww.
Here, Youngles, here, take this. And Red will hand you a potion.
Oh, yes, I'm going to stick it into my cloak.
You're now a very Gandalf-looking wizard. For the until we hit break. And as you open the doors, Aragorn into Helm's Deep style, you see that there is about a half dozen people wearing cloaks and these featureless white masks, and one person who is not becloaked or bemasked. Very angular features, jet black hair that's slicked back, wearing black head to toe. And you seem to have come into the middle of a conversation, and one of the people in the masks says in a very garbled voice, "No, the Viscountess is the most dangerous person in Marcia Bay." And the next person says, "No, we don't have any other choice." And finally, the one person who was not wearing a cloak or a mask, who happens to look suspiciously like that Addington person whose bust you passed, says, "No, my decision's final. The adventurers are already here. We sent out the kobold. They're going. I don't care if she's a vampire, and if she's incredibly dangerous, and if she'll probably eat all of them alive. We're sending them. That's what we pay these idiots to." Who forgot to lock the door?
To save? We're going to save her, or
Hi.
Well,
Does she want hugs and kisses?
We're here for that.
Uh-huh.
and
And
Optional,
dirt.
of course. Optional, of course.
JBob88 has donated $20 for Eric. Eric, if you'd roll me a D10.
7.
7. Okay, you get a bag of holding.
Ooh, put all my stuff in it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is so much easier.
You don't want to be carrying around your stuff like a chump. Get a bag of
No.
holding.
I will say, as you open up the bag, you see it's already half filled with gummy worms.
More? Anyone?
That's just added bonus.
Oh,
And we are at
please.
$3,000 now.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you, everybody.
That's so exciting.
It's great.
As
Crushing
we as this rather heated exchange between the Council of Mysterious Benefactors seems to have been interrupted, Edith Addington steps down from her position, from her seat seated above all of the other members, kind of approaches all of you and says, "You must be the brave and noble..."
Idiots!
Yes, brave and noble. Yeah. What he said, and definitely not me. The ones that I will be paying quite handsomely to go and talk to the Viscountess. Just easy peasy. Just go up, say hello to the Viscountess, get a little information, and absolutely nothing bad will happen.
What are we supposed to talk to her about?
She spoke with a local arts dealer. We just need to know what information the arts dealer gave her.
I see.
Couldn't we track down the arts dealer?
That's what the last
Yes.
group did.
Oh.
Oh.
When do
Rather-
we
That
get
didn't
our
go
hugs
well,
and
then.
kisses?
Well, the last group was tasked with finding the arts dealer. They did that. We need to know the location of a certain item called the Wishing Crown that the Viscountess, for whatever reason, was looking for, but we have reason to suspect is currently in the hands of a goblin prince.
And on. Did I overhear correctly that she is a vampire?
What? Vampire? Eat you? No. No.
I mean, I'm not afraid of vampires. You know, they're mostly ghost stories.
And she would kind of bite down on her glove for a moment and just say, she is very sensitive about her vampiric nature.
Okay.
And takes great offense to even the suggestion.
I see. Don't mention vampirism. Okay.
Yeah.
What's her favorite flower?
Oh, a blood orchid.
That should have guessed that one.
Well,
Do you know if she needs any dirt?
I think she is well stocked up.
Okay.
I mean, do you have any dirt? Do you have
I
dirt?
know where to get some really good dirt.
It's at this point the Edith just kind of leans in and says, "Do you have dirt on the Viscountess?" Also, JBob88 just donate $20 for Ron.
Oh, thank you, J. Bob.
Ron, if you could roll me a D10.
I will.
Yeah.
That is a 6.
You get a broom of flying.
Oh, dang! Aaron, I have a question. Are you a dirt farmer?
I mean, you don't have to farm it. That's the great thing about dirt. It's everywhere. You know.
That's true. I probably also
Brody
should
has a
have guessed that.
notebook, just dirt.
You know, when I was an apprentice, I learned that dirt is free. Soil is what you buy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So if you're selling it,
Yeah.
it becomes soil.
Sometimes I go to the soil farms and I put molds in the dirt so that they have to buy more dirt from me from everywhere because I just can get it.
Talk about
That's a
dirty-
genius plan.
I was gonna say it's a dirty trick.
Oh.
That's why I'm the head of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors.
The puns? Is that like the
That's
you
literally
need to be punny?
that. Well, I mean, it helps that all the other ones keep dying.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How long have you been the head of the council?
Oh gosh, 6 months.
Oh.
And she kind of just smiles at that. Now, so really simple. Get some information from the Viscountess. Come back here. Get 10,000 gold apiece.
But don't talk about vampires.
Don't talk about vampires.
And don't ask her if she needs dirt.
Don't. Well, I mean, unless she brings it up first.
Okay. I can work with that.
Yeah.
Do you have a no solicitation clause?
We have one on the front door. It says no solicitors.
Okay.
Any other questions?
True Love just starts tugging on Aaron's sleeve. Ask about the hugs and kisses for the rest of us, please.
Oh, this is not solicitation, but when are the hugs and kisses available? Not for me, but for other people that may want them.
Reginald, show him the note.
I threw it.
See? And
I left it.
Oh, you left it. Oh well, we had a note.
It was in the
on there.
note.
It was in the note.
You can write another note if you need it.
I mean, I wrote the original note.
Well, then you know all about it.
Hugs and kisses. Where are they? I have friends
Was
that
that
need to
written
know.
in crayon?
I'm not a
was.
not
Not all
really a
of them.
scientist.
What am I, some kind of calligrapher? Get out of here.
I can neither confirm nor deny whether there was crayon on the note.
I can't weed.
Brody nods. Also cannot read.
There is good news. With 10,000 gold, you can buy a lot of hugs and kisses.
So later,
not the
the hugs
same.
and kisses come later,
Yes. If it gets
like
you,
part of the reward.
if it gets you out of my or out of my council chamber, then yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I go to True Love and go, the hugs and kisses will come later.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
And I assume you'll all want to be paid in advance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the hugs and kisses are now.
But we get the hugs and kisses sooner then. Uh-huh.
How about half up front, half afterwards? We'll get half
Just hugs.
Just half hugs and half kisses.
Do you want upper or lower lip?
True love
I
just
was
walks
hoping
right up and
cheek.
hugs their shin.
Yeah.
I was hoping cheek, but I guess we could do mouth kisses.
I don't want any. Thank you.
Just try to touch our lower lips together.
Aaron, you can have my gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just here for the hugs and kisses strictly.
Got it. You know what? I like that trade. We should do that more often.
Yeah. I might ask for a little bit of dirt, though. Is that okay?
I got so much. Do you want to see all the dirt? No, you know what? Not now. Not now.
Yeah,
No,
we'll do it later. But
We'll do it later.
when I'm telling you about how to be a squirrel, you can give me some dirt and we can make a transaction.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Not for you. I don't care about you anymore. Sorry. That's not that I don't care about you. It's that you've already given us the thing that we need to do. But before we go, have any of you ever met or involved themselves in any way with a vampire?
No, but I would like to.
Yes.
Okay,
My lawyer recommended
have.
I didn't answer that.
fair enough. Well, I'm a little concerned. They like blood, and last I checked, we all have that. Unless one of you is an automaton of some sort, which would be okay and fine. But we might want to be very careful. Not all of them are evil. Okay, most of them are, but they don't necessarily eat you on sight. And I think if we follow the directions of just don't mention vampirism and just be extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? Positive and respectful, we should be fine. But, Brody, you made a mention of maybe going to look for the art dealer, and that seems like a safer bet to me. What do
They
you
said
think?
it was already done though.
Yes,
So we
it-
have to go talk to the Viscount, but it's fine. Like if she's a vampire, she only eats dead people.
Ooh,
I heard that's a
don't-
misconception.
No, like the vampires that I know, giant squids live in the ocean. They only eat dead things. We're fine if we're alive.
I love that for you. That's great. But that's a I've buried a lot of dead people that were alive before vampires.
Oh, you're talking about
got to
land-based
them.
vampires. I don't know anything about land-based
Yeah,
vampires.
land vamps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vampires.
Vampires.
Oh, yeah.
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 True love is still just hugging this NPC's leg.
Yeah, no, she's like, I'm actually okay with this.
May I have a whittle kiss on my whittle forehead too?
Please?
Thank you.
Um,
Okay, I'm ready to go.
My image.
Yeah.
That wasn't mysterious at all.
Oh, one last question, leader of the Council of Benefactors.
Yeah.
Where exactly is this non-vampiric person?
Well, if you keep going south, eventually you'll start going uphill. At the very top of this hill, facing a cliff, is a large castle that is swarming with bats.
Okay.
It is built upon the burned down remains of the former Viscountess's home.
Wow, there's a lot of burned down homes around here. Like, this is built on top of a burned down place, and her place is built on a burned down place.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, sir. This place exploded last time.
Oh, I apologize.
For insurance purposes, it is different.
For insurance.
That's true.
We had explosion insurance. We didn't have.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I carry some myself.
I mean, if you need a good dealer, I can get you a good rate.
Well, I also, if you need good explosions, I've got plenty I can mix up for you.
Oh.
Yes. So, okay, so south, climb a hill, castle with bats, can't miss it. Great.
Yeah, it's the one where there's always screaming heard on the wind. It's where the sun is dark in the sky, even at noon. Oh, it's by the cemetery.
Lots of
Grave
good
dirt.
there.
Yeah, grave dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a Cinnabon across the street from it.
Oh, we could get snacks.
Candy.
Cinnabon.
Hmm.
We don't have those under the ocean. What's a Cinnabon?
Oh, it's really, really good. It's the dough thing that they wrap up really, 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 really
Let's
tight
go.
in the
Show
pan.
me, show me, show
and-
me, show me.
They sprinkle sin on top. It's like a magic thing. You know,
Mhm.
it's sin.
And it's really
It
gooey.
makes sense.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Sin is very gooey.
Is it briny?
I'm sure.
Maybe.
There might be extra sauce you could put on. Maybe brain sauce.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
a
could
nice
get the sweet
brine.
and the salty.
Maybe.
Yeah, Brody's here for it.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, council person member. And thank you so much for trusting us with this extremely important responsibility. I'm sure that we will do you very proud and earn all the hugs and kisses, optional, and money for others as we possibly can. Thank you.
I have the utmost faith in you. And as she starts leading you to the door, if any of you look behind you, you can see they already have a scoreboard on whether or not, like, they're taking bets on whether or not you will survive this adventure.
Have any of you ever met a cleric of utmost?
Not yet. Why?
Well, you said you had utmost faith in me, so I was just trying to figure out which god I should, talk to.
And she slams the doors. Poof. And you just see little Mr. Spindly Whiskers is on the ground. It's like, oh god, my tummy! This was such a bad idea!
I throw some gummy bears next to him.
Oh,
There you go.
Fix it!
Some more.
oh,
Fight through it.
oh. Oh god, gummy bears got me in this situation. They're gonna get me out.
Here's some dirt with lots of calcium in it. Hold on.
That's not calcium dirt. That's just regular dirt.
90% your mind.
I think she knows more about dirt than you do.
There.
True
It'll
story.
it'll calm your stomach.
True story. The carbon in the dirt will help soothe your stomach for sure. That's scientific.
Or you'll be dead. Either way, you'll feel better.
I've led
Exactly.
a rich, fulfilling life, and apparently I'm only a few days from dying of old age. He just starts.
Wouldn't want to suffer, now would we? No.
He just starts shoveling dirt into his mouth.
Yeah, good.
As you make your way to the castle atop the hill, every now and then you'll see trees just kind of get, bent over and crooked. The sky darkens as was advised. Every now and then it begins to rain, but the rain is mysteriously red and kind of, has a metallic scent to it. You can see that Nickelback is going to be playing here in a few weeks. Eventually you...
We gotta leave right now. We cannot be here.
This place is evil!
Everything else was good, but Nickelback, no.
Oh, hey, look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Oh,
I just love the... Look at this graph!
Red will get on his broom of flying,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna see if I can see anything through this rain. And he'll fly,
Watch
maybe
out.
50 feet up just to see, as far as he can see, if he can get spy on the castle.
You see the
He's
castle...
okay with the bats.
You see a castle in the distance. Again, as was told to you, it is encircled with bats.
All right, and it looks like a clear path from here to there.
Yeah,
No,
no.
oh great,
No Chad Krogers, no ogres.
yeah, no Nickelback.
No Nickelback.
Okay, great. Red comes back down and says, "Okay, thank goodness there's no Nickelback for as far as I can see, so I think we're gonna be okay."
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
As you get to the castle, the door has been left mysteriously open. All the guards seem to have gone. as you wander into the halls, it is still mysteriously quiet. There aren't any scullions scullying. There aren't any butlers butling. But you do eventually come upon a servant. It is also a tiny kobold. This one is a dark green color, and he is just shoveling silverware into a little sack. And he turns.
Thief!
And he just turns to you and says, "What are you doing here?" What?
Oh,
We were
Here to
told
deliver the dirt.
Mhm.
Oh,
to
so
Viscountess.
yes.
Is that you?
No.
I need her to sign for the dirt.
Oh yeah, no, she's all yours. And little kobold goes back to shoveling silverware into a bag.
Super easy.
He throws it over a sack and he's just like, "Later, nerds!" And he's just waddling away.
how did
I'm
he
not
know?
related to that one.
I'm not a nerd. Nerds are smart.
Well, you're a shark.
Yeah,
So
Negative
you're
one to
sharp. You're
intelligence.
some sort of sharp.
yeah, there you go.
There it is.
I guess she's probably. They're usually in like the towers in the top, right? So we like.
She-
should we-
Probably have like a wine glass, like swirling it, saying something like vintage.
Oh, she's in the throne room. You can't miss it. It's
You
the one with the throne.
You speak Viscount.
Yes. The reigns and whatnot.
We were Viscounting on
Peasants.
you.
I'll be your face man.
Be my face man anytime.
I'm a king shark. It's fine.
You can see as you go deeper in, where a lot more of the ostentatious wealth would have been up for show. Paintings have been taken down. Vases have been taken off their pedestals. It seems like this place has been recently ransacked. And judging by the tiny little pillowcase that one kobold has, it seems he probably had some help.
Well, I'm guessing that the Viscountess is not going to be very happy when we meet them.
Maybe they
If
were
there's-
donating everything?
Super charitable.
They're downsized.
Uh-huh.
You know, didn't bring joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Did not
maybe
spark
they,
joy. No.
Yeah, yes. Spring queening, right?
Uh-huh,
Oh.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that checks out for sure. Okay, thanks. I was getting real worried. Now I feel fine.
As you enter the throne room, it's hidden behind a set of double doors that once more have to be Aragorn-style thrown open. But the room is typically dark, as one would want, were one totally not a vampire. There are paired columns along either side of the chamber. There are fountains spewing out what can only be one can only assume is red Kool-Aid, which feeds into pools, leading to a black obsidian throne. Right now it is kind of ensconced in shadow, and you hear from across the throne room, "Have you come to kill me?"
Oh no, your horribleness! We were just sent to talk to you.
And get hugs and kisses.
And see if you need any dirt.
A fine vintage.
Well, I see one of you. I see two of you are very cultured. Step forth if you are bold enough.
Rhodey,
True love runs right up.
Bill, on his roller skates
Yeah.
and then like kind of do like a little slidey stuff.
As you
twirly.
as you twirl, do the rest of you approach with such vigor? You see that seated upon the throne is not a vampire, but instead is a frog. And
Oh.
she says, "Ever since the Goblin Prince got access to the Wishing Crown, things have been turning a little silly. I have been turned into a frog, and apparently the only thing that will turn me back is true love's kiss.
Oh, that's me.
No, not you.
Oh.
Oh,
No, their name is True
But
Love.
that's their name.
Well,
That's
She wants
literally
the
her.
I mean, I'm up for loophole in contract, but as I
only one way to know how.
I mean, there is only one way. Is that it right? Come here or I kill you.
Hey, hey.
What?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm into it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so there are 5 of us. If we give you 4 roses and then hold a series of speed dates where you steadily eliminate, well, say you're not.
Eliminate?
No, not like that.
I don't understand Viscount. I'm not a natural speaker. I'm
No,
sorry.
It's all right. I am fluent in Red Panda.
Oh, great. Well, I wanted to show respect and how much I revere you. I brought you this. And Red will cast he will cast Druidcraft and form a little bit of a blood orchid and hand it slowly to the frog.
Oh, this is one of my favorite flowers. How did you know?
Oh, how? I guessed.
I asked one of my wise women before she left and stole all my cutlery. And she said that the only person who would ever love me lives on the top of, and I wrote this down. On top of Mountain of Perpetual Woe.
Oh.
Well.
Ugh.
So until I am turned back into person, there is not much I can do.
I see.
There is limited authority that comes with being talking frog.
But you're still the Vice Countess.
Yeah, but I cannot eat people. No one listens to frog.
Oh, that's not right.
You should be allowed to eat as many people as you want.
Thank
Do
you.
you
That
need
is
us
what I
to
said.
help and make sure that they listen to? What am I saying? Do you need dirt? Dirt from the mountain. That's true love right there.
You know, usually I would say no to dirt, but now that I am frog, I have the instinctual desire to bury myself in it. Come
Oh,
wintertime.
yeah. Here, hold on.
So,
And Aaron takes out some dirt, takes out a little flask of water, puts it in, swirls it up a little bit.
oh
and
yes,
just
this
starts,
is
like
apparently
handing
very
it over
appealing
to
to me.
Frog. Like a mud bath.
Yes.
Good.
This is
Good.
where I was Viscountess. Now I am playing in mud as Little Frog. And the frog sadly hops around in the mud. Anyways, you'll go find this man who lives on top of Mountain of Perpetual Woe, maybe?
Yes, but in return, you promise not to eat any of us.
Not even a little bit.
Not even unless one of the 5 of us wants to on their own behalf.
Consent is
Otherwise, not even a little.
You were on tough bargain.
I know. I'm known for that.
That's what what you're Red Wigglebottom, aren't you? You know, they tell story of you around here. They say
Probably all the explosions.
they say explosions and harsh negotiator.
Yeah, it's part of being a red panda. You know,
Yeah.
it's just comes with the territory.
And
So
the
good. We have an agreement then.
Yeah. And as this agreement is drawn up, Red, I'm going to need you to roll a D percentile.
Okay. 95.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite numbers. Okay. I think we did that one already, but Oh no. Your mind is shattered by a discordant melody that only you can hear. Your intelligence and charisma score become 1 for the next minute.
Oh, never gonna give you up, never gonna touch you down, never gonna bring you around to hurt you. Don't wanna be here now with this vampire frog. Gonna hate to do this stuff. Ow!
I'm willing to let this go on for another minute, but the Viscountess says, now, normally I would make you climb up mountain because that is funny to me, but we have gondola, so why not take gondola up to top of mountain, the perpetual woe?
Love a gondola.
Yeah,
How-
Brandon's down for a gondola.
How much dirt can it carry back?
It has a little dirt cubby underneath it, and you can put
Okay.
as much dirt as you want in there.
And I have this magic bag now. Like, we can carry a lot of dirt.
Use
We
magic.
can carry so much dirt.
Really, you should be using all the magic items that you have been given. Multiple times, in fact.
Oh, like
Good
this?
point.
Yeah.
True Love's gonna pull out the massive sword.
Yes, in fact, you use it right now. You don't know when you'll get a chance to use it again.
Are we gonna fight?
Reginald backs up.
Oh wait, I am amphibian. Don't try me out.
Oh, yeah. I won't do that. Puts away also the pouch of dust of dryness.
Just accidentally drop it. Whoops.
Oh no!
Dry
Into
out
the
the
mud
frog.
You turned her into a raisin. As the frog just kind of leads you to where the gondola is, she says, it gets close enough to the top. It is short hike. You avoid at least 2 or 3 adventures going up there. Very few encounters.
That's good. I was gonna ride a broom, and I didn't know what the rest of you guys were gonna do.
I mean, if you want to ride broom, ride broom.
I mean, it's one of the better forms of transportation.
It's very clean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweeping things is easy.
You could wide it next to us and then scout ahead.
Yes,
Oh, that's true. Good idea, True Love.
yes.
Excuse me, True Love. I want to say your name right.
Oh, you had it right the first time. I just have a little speech problem.
Oh, I thought your name was actually True Love. I apologize.
I just can't do L's.
I see. So True Love. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Making a mental note. Hold on.
Yep, you're
be
still
careful,
filled
you'll
with that
hurt
discordant
yourself.
melody.
Oh, I just want to let you guys know I'll never give you up.
You'll never let us down.
I won't.
But will you ever run around?
I'll never desert you. That's for sure.
Oh, well, that is a load off mind.
Yeah.
And the Viscountess Frog kind of turns around and starts hopping away. The gondola ride is remarkably pleasant. There's a small, magically narrated history about Marcia Bay. It was founded originally as a bastion of celibacy, but a generation later it was taken over by people who found this fully made but completely empty village. As you get to the top of the Mountain of Perpetual Woe, or rather, you get to
Now-
midway point.
Now I know why they deal in hugs and kisses. It makes a lot more sense now.
You get about 80% of the way up the hill, or up the mountain, and almost immediately, you are swarmed with bats that are just kind of, just shrieking and gnashing their little bat teeth. As you kind of swat them away, there seems to be something a little more intelligent guiding these things. They seem a little too aggressive. Thankfully, it's not rabies, because in my fantasy world, rabies has been eliminated. But you do hear the howl of wolves, the shriek of the mountain lion, the roar of the bear, all seemingly in harmony, as well as the squeak of the porcupine.
Wait,
Mountain
bats?
lions and
You said that a dog
bears.
barked outside.
Yeah,
Some immersive gameplay right there.
Thanks, Sirenscape.
What were you saying, Reginald?
The Viscountess sent us. Get away! We're supposed to be here.
Aaron's just throwing dirt at them.
After a minute of being pelted with dirt and trying to be reasoned with by Reginald, the bats disperse. Unfortunately, there are just hundreds upon hundreds of silvery eyes, just in various shadows of the mountain of perpetual woe.
I don't do good with the wolf folk. Just put that out there.
There is a single path leading up a small trail. The trail, in a very railroady fashion, goes up and it goes down.
I think up. Think up? Up.
I think we have to take the up. Yep.
Yeah.
As you climb up, you see that the animals seem to be gathering more, and the eyes are getting more and more numerous. You hear the snarling of wolves. You hear the hooting of owls, the undulating of the humble Sasquatch, which I assume are just... this mountain's littered with Sasquatches. Until you finally get to the very top, where there is a small ramshackle building. You can see there's a light on. And I'm going to need everyone here. Make me a quick perception check.
I'm going to use my advantage.
Oh, yeah.
17.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my advantage to make it. Oh wait, what's the light situation like?
It is much like the Viscountess's castle. For some reason, it's the middle of the night.
Okay, I don't have to roll at disadvantage then. Right?
I got a 23.
19.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, very nice. True Love, what did you get?
14.
Okay. True Love, there is a little squeak, and you look down. You have stepped on a porcupine.
Ow! Whoa!
And
How'd I
you've
step
taken
on you?
4 piercing damage. And as you make eye contact with the porcupine just kind of scowls at you and scampers into a bush. But it looked like it wanted to be stepped on. Not in the, like, daddy kind of way.
We're not shaming it here.
I was going to say, that's
I mean,
a
if that's what
paywall.
it's into,
You need
that's
to pay
fine. I
for
just would have
that.
liked to know ahead of
You need
time.
to pay for that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Only pines.
It's, oh no.
I can help.
Oh, man.
But as you finally arrive at this shack, you can hear somebody's inside kind of scuttling around.
Do we make our presence known?
Who was
sure.
that? Somebody trying to make their presence known?
We're
Well-
here with a secret message.
We need dirt from the mountain.
Oh,
I have a sword.
And the door opens. And this is why I'm kind of delighted that this is how this party turned out the way it turned out. There's another red panda. And I'm
George!
And he's gonna say, no, my name is,
Oh,
my name is Rouge.
I'm sorry. You look like my cousin George. I'm so sorry.
No, it's Rouge Twirly Buns
You're from the Twirly Buns?
from the Old Money Twirly Buns.
Wow! I mean, and Red looks to the rest of the party. You guys don't know who we are with right now.
No.
A fine vintage.
Oh,
Yes.
one of you speaks Viscountess too.
Speaking of Viscountess, Monsieur, did I get that right, Monsieur? Madame?
Monsieur.
Monsieur, Twirly Bottom, excuse me, we need your help.
Oh, of course. Well, what can
Oh,
I do
good.
that for?
Well, I know that we are fierce negotiators, so I just want to put it out there that if you agree to up with us and kiss a frog, then there will be plenty of dirt in your future, as well as a very large amount of gummy worms.
And you could live in a castle.
And you will also inherit a castle.
I have questions.
Of the finest dirt.
Okay,
Proceed.
First off, dirt.
Yes,
Is
the
this-
finest dirt.
Is
as
this
Aaron
some
said.
wiggle bottom? Sorry.
You don't want dirt. You want soil, says Brody, looking at the notes that he wrote from back at the tavern.
He looks around and finally looks back to Wigglebottom, Red Wigglebottom, and says, "Is this some kind of Wigglebottom double entendre I am not understanding?"
No, valid question. No, we are known for our double entendres, but
Yep.
today
Infamous.
I've
for
been, infamous for double entendres. But today, by the faith of utmost, we are here to be honest with you and really just solve a problem that the town has. And I know it's an odd mixture. I mean, we have a land shark and
Hello.
a pre-squirrel. And this is True Love, if you've never met
Hello.
Hello, true love.
them. They are also, like the frog, searching for their true love. And it is quite fortuitous
You
that we
introduced
are
all
here.
of your group except for the very wizardly looking one.
Oh, I thought the way he looked sort of spoke for himself.
Reginald Ford's McGrappin the First at your service.
Oh, you seem like a very respectable kind of wizard. Not like some kind of shiftless sorcerer.
See?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm kind of a wizard myself.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out of practice, but mostly I've just been turning people who come to my door into animals, and I think most of them are kind of mad, but, I think I can help you kids out.
Well,
Why have
that's
you been
interesting.
turning-
You go ahead. I apologize.
Why have you been twinning them into animals?
And he points to a sign that says, "Trespassers will be turned into wild animals."
Oh, that's fair.
Well, but wait, we didn't see there was no gate. Or like,
Oh, no, it's behind another sign that says, "Live, laugh, come back with a warrant."
but we didn't know where the property line was.
You can go to town hall and get all of these kind of public records.
Oh, but
Well,
Some of us can't read.
Mm-mm.
No, not at all.
Not
True.
me. I mean, I can read, but
Some
some of us
people
can't.
Not
I think
surface
the town
letters.
hall was destroyed anyway.
I mean,
yeah, the Council of Benefactors sort of made it clear that we needed to come here. They didn't say anything about the warrant. Otherwise, we'd have brought it.
This sounds very mysterious. Anyway, like I said, I'm in, but, you see, getting down the mountain might be a little dangerous. See, one of the reasons I've been so, well, disinclined to leave my shack is, because I've been turning everyone into wild animals. They kind of have a grudge against me.
As you do. As someone who turns himself into wild animals via potions, I totally understand where you're coming from. But wait a minute. So do you know the Viscountess?
By reputation, why?
Well, they have also been turned into an animal.
What kind? A frog?
A frog.
Oh, so
Mhm.
wait,
Yeah.
you're trying to get me to kiss a vampire?
No,
frog.
We
it's
don't-
a frog. It's a
Frog.
frog.
Right.
Okay. And then I'll be married.
And we don't mention vampirism because,
Who likes lavender mud baths, in case you need to know.
Well, I mean, who doesn't? It's nice to be pampered.
Right.
Well, all right.
true.
As long as you can stop me from getting killed, and I don't know, like I like being romanced. Can you guys set me up on a date?
Oh,
Yeah, we can set you up on a date.
Yeah, we
for
can
sure.
help with that.
Can you guys help me out on the date?
Like, do you want to have ascending stone tucked beneath your shirt collar, and then you lean in and be like, "What do I say?" And then we would respond in 25 words or less, and like try and guide you through your date.
I mean, it doesn't have to be through that specific crazy arrangement, but
You're right, a telepathic bond goes way farther.
I mean that works too. But you know, I don't want to mess things up if this is apparently my true love. And he likes to.
If it is
full
true
faith.
love, they'll understand.
Full faith. Yeah. I mean, and you know what? Here. And Aaron's gonna take out tiny little, like, almost like a spell packet.
Mhm.
Here's some dirt. It's good luck dirt. So it'll make you good luck.
Can I get a quick round of perception checks from all of those? Here?
Oh no. Why?
Dirt, this is soil. 21.
15.
My dice is rolling very slowly. Hold on.
Natural
Red
one.
is
Aw.
Ooh. Red is searching around for his Cyrano stone and is unable to find it.
Oh.
He rolled a 3.
Aw. Brody. Sorry, Reginald, you got a. Did you say what?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
I got 21.
Okay, then Brody and Aaron, you see this at the very cusp of the property line. You see there is a deer just kind of staring. A nice antlered deer, but between his teeth is a knife. And it's just kind of.
Hey, your regency,
That's me, apparently.
how many bandits have you turned into animals?
Bandits?
Is it like a proximity thing? Do you know?
Bandits
how many-
0. But like Jehovah's
Adventurers.
Witnesses, solicitors,
Witnesses?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh,
Are you giving the animals knives?
Well, I mean, it's the Mountain of Perpetual Woe. It's just littered with weapons.
Oh, that's convenient.
It is.
Is there any way that there's a deer that has a grudge against you?
any way to tell
Well, I mean,
which animal was an animal to begin with and which was a person?
Do the animals on the mountain use knives?
there's not any natural fauna on this island or on this mountain.
Okay.
See, I thought I was doing my part by helping give back to nature.
So you gave them knives?
I didn't.
You gotta wipe their brains first.
Well, I don't have a wand. I have a wand of polymorph, not a mind-wiping ray.
Ay.
I guess we got to rename this the Mountain of Dough. That was not a double entendre. Just to be clear.
Single
Rouge.
entendre.
Yeah, it was just a single.
What?
So I do have an idea on how to help you with your date. Well, one, I think we can get you down the mountain safely with this. And Red will hand him the broom of flying.
Oh, nice.
That way,
He doesn't wait for
I
part
mean-
2. He just flies away.
well, I guess we should follow him.
Rude.
he flies back and says, "Oh, don't worry, I got this covered." And he takes a chipmunk out of his robe, and just kind of throws it on the ground, and there is a puff of smoke that comes out of it, and it turns into a sled. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know it did that. Bye." Flies away.
Well, yeah, Red will go and investigate the sled. Like, just a sled.
No, it's got little chipmunk legs, a little chipmunk head that looks at you.
It's like a big one.
Yeah,
Like a sleigh, like a big, you
yeah.
know.
Because
Not
I
like a
was
personal sled.
definitely thinking like a flat squirrel on the ground.
It's
Yeah.
just a tiny little
That's what I was thinking too.
Or like
for
a
sure.
turtle shell. Like
Yeah.
Like
Like a flying squirrel, but a sled. You know.
Yeah. Like
no. This is this is more
Hyrule
like
style.
a euphemism for something sad. This is a normal person-sized sled with squirrel accoutrement.
But like would fit multiple people.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Okay.
at least 5 adventurers. If one of them was a kobold.
Excuse me, Mr. Sled.
It chitters at you.
Oh, anybody speak sled squirrel?
I'll hold out some gummy worms.
It
I'm gonna drink the potion.
Yeah, quaff that
It is an
Pokemon.
ultra self. It's an ultra self potion.
Mhm.
It literally just turned. Up to you, but it gives you the features of the squirrel. So like claws, ears, tail,
Awesome.
as per the
I
spell
drink.
ultra self.
Totally drink it.
You quaff it.
Because whether or not it helps me speak squirrel, I don't care. But
Uh,
no, I look
it
like one.
just sort of chitters at you, and it just goes, "Peanuts,
Who wants peanuts?
peanuts."
Oh, were we supposed to bring peanuts?
Can
I go-
I take we'll say a clump of dirt. Why not?
Mhm.
Something or some such. And I would like to use my elemental affinity to create a harmless sensory effect, and I would like to make it smell of peanuts.
Ooh,
And we're gonna like carrot and stick this thing.
must berry peanuts for winter, and it starts digging a hole in the dirt.
Is that what we were trying to get it to do?
So proud.
I guess we better get on. I guess it's a sled that digs underground. And Red will hop on the sled.
All right.
Reginald will get on.
The sled starts kind of angling downwards.
Get on, everybody! Come on!
Peanuts.
Are there
Get on the sled.
reins or like?
Yeah, there are reins.
Oh, I'll pick them up and do like people do, like
Oh,
Like a yeah, giddy up.
yeah.
yeah, go.
As you kind of spur the creature sled on, it just starts at first kind of like peanuts, before it just bolts into the trees, or into the tree line rather, not like head first into a tree. But as you are running, you see there are several elk running alongside you. Each one with a weapon of its own. Some with knives, some with a flail that it's trying to, swing around in its little elky head. One with a spear. Just the spear is balanced betwixt its antlers. And it is they're trying to run you down. So we are going to do what is called a skill challenge. I always love these. You have to use a skill. Describe to me how you are aiding your team. And it cannot be the same skill as used by the last person. So we'll start with Reginald and go down. So Reginald, what skill are you using? How is it aiding the team?
I will use sleight of hand
Mhm.
to pretend that I am taking these peanuts that Brody has and throwing them in the direction that we should be going, or that I think we should be going.
Peanuts. And all right. Roll that skill. If you would. If you.
15.
All right. With 15, you manage to kind of avoid the tree lines, avoid the running off of a cliff. I should say, for this, we are going to need either 5 successes or 3 failures. And that is 1 success so far, as you are able to navigate through these trees successfully. That is 1 success. True Love. What skill are you using?
I would like to use history
Okay.
to see if I know what part of they're elk, correct? Yep. What's the most tender part of the elk that we should aim for?
Are you hoping to engage these elk in combat?
I'm a barbarian, of course I am.
Oh no. Okay, by all means.
14.
Okay. A 14 is not good enough, unfortunately. You know that elk are actually probably pretty tough all over. They're very gamey. But as you are riding through, you see the small pack of wolves is kind of also approaching from the opposite, not the opposite direction, but from your 5 o'clock position, kind of approaching quickly from behind, and there are about a dozen of them.
Everyone, we got wolves.
Oh no!
Joe Hills,
like
thank you for the
wolves.
raid.
Joe Hills, say Joe Hills.
Is a skill roll an ability check? No.
No, it's a skill check.
Okay. All right.
No, but good question. Aaron, what skill are you using?
Aaron's gonna use. Can I use perception to see where I need to turn the dirt moldy and soft to get them to trip? Because I have mold earth as a cantrip, maybe.
You can use
Perhaps.
perception to see where would probably be a more tactile surface for the sled to go on, or more
Okay.
moldy or loamy for where they would lose footing.
Okay.
What skill did Aaron use? Apologies.
Perception.
Perception, great.
Yeah. Once this thing rolls, because it's being very slow. I got another 21.
Oh, nice. 21 is a success. You're able to find a particularly
I'm gonna reload it.
loamy patch of ground where some of the elk, you would think they would be naturally designed for this kind of environment, but for some reason they cannot seem to keep their footing here on the mountain of perpetual woe.
Ha!
But that is a success. Red Wigglebottom.
Yeah, Red.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, from your vantage point on the sled, you can see Rouge Twirly Buns is up above you, and he's just saying, "You're looking strong, Red."
Thanks.
And-
Yeah, Red is going to use the claws on his feet to dig into the sled itself, or wrap around so that he can hold on to it.
Mhm.
And as trees go by, these trees, he's going to try to grab them and pull the sled up with everybody in it and swing it forward to try to make us go faster than these deer, much like a person with a cloud giant strength belt on
Yeah.
probably could.
That is exactly what I would do if I had a belt of Cloud Giant Strength.
Yeah,
And we
absolutely.
got a $20 donation from
Oh.
JBob88 for Youngles.
Aw, thank you.
So, Jen, if you want to roll me a D10.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it in here 'cause it's below over there. D10. I got another 4. Do you want me to roll a different one?
Oh, it randomizes it every time.
Okay.
You got a Hat of Disguise.
Hells yeah. Thank you.
And Raiders, you too can influence the game with your donations, giving advantages, disadvantages, or various magic items. Red, what did you get?
Red got a 26 with
Oh.
his athletics check.
That is very good.
I mean, +8 strength right now is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And as he does so, he was like, I was racking my brain, but this is all I could think of.
And you can see you're
It was an
getting
elk joke.
Oh. Yeah. No. You know what? A wake Saucefire would have appreciated that. As you are kind of monkey barring between these tree branches, you have gained a bit of distance between the elk, the wolves, and the grizzly bear that is now riding an elk, coming after you.
Oh, wow.
He has got a lance.
These animals are really dexterous. How are they riding
They're
that?
working in pairs.
They'll be fine as long as they don't know how to open doors.
Oh no, what if they have thumbs?
Oh no. Brody.
Okay, how fast would you say this cart is going?
I would say it is going at a brisk clip of about 50 kilometers an hour.
I don't know what
Yeah,
that means.
That
means it's going too fast.
Look, Jimmy Carter tried to help you guys. You had your chance.
Brody he's gonna look at all of these tasty animals that are rushing down towards him. I would like to use animal handling. I'm a shark. They're prey. I would like to use my animal handling skill to let them in lieu of an intimidate check to really let them know who's on top of the food chain kind of thing.
Oh, by all means.
Okay. I'm gonna use the advantage that we were given earlier, because this feels like the right time for it. So let's see here. That's either a 20 or a 19. So I'm gonna stick with the 20.
I mean, you don't have to, but with a 20, that is a solid success. And because it was a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20. I have a +6 to animal handling.
If it's one of these perfidious dirty 20s, then that is a success. And some of the animals are... You don't speak forest animal?
No. But they speak sharp teeth and a little bit of that hunger drool coming out. He's just on the back of this thing, yeah, get close.
They're looking like, he shouldn't be here. He seems out of his element, but if he's this confident, they're backing off. Which brings us back to Reginald. Reginald, you are at 4 successes, 1 failure.
Brody inspired me, so I'm gonna be like, okay, the squirrel knows where it's going. I'm gonna stand up in the sleigh and start casting a really impressive looking spell, or several. It's probably gonna be Firebolt, but it's gonna be really impressive looking with the casting, and I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
Anonymous just donated $20. Daddy wants thumbs. So I am going to say that's an advantage for Aaron and an advantage for Reginald. Actually, wait. Yeah.
Thank you. I will use that advantage. Might as well. Use it right now. It didn't really help. I got a 12. But I still appreciate it.
Okay. 12 is not good enough. As you are kind of getting the spell ready, Doctor Stranging it, the squirrel sled goes over a small bump, and it just knocks the whole spell out of alignment. Thankfully, it doesn't make the sled smell like fresh meat, but it is not enough to continue to succeed.
Drive in a straight line, squirrel! I yell at it.
I'm sorry!
True Love.
I would like to climb to the top of the sleigh, and just precariously perch on the edge and just try and throw rocks at out of my pockets at everything that's chasing us.
Right, your pocket rocks.
Yeah. Can I make an athletics roll?
Yeah.
I have so many zeros in my skill list.
I used athletics.
But that wasn't the previous one.
Cool. Great. Just wanted to make sure I was just being honest.
Yeah, no, you're doing good.
That'd be a 19.
That is a success. And that is enough for you to succeed as you kind of plonk one of these elk in the head. It lets out a very elky noise. It makes the noble call of the elk that we all know. Yeah. And they kind of all disperse. The sled kind of comes to a stop in front of the gondola. And as you kind of all pile in, you get to hear the history of Marcia Bay again as it descends down the gondola. Apparently, it became the city of festivals when their town founder realized that he was setting every single one of his adventures at the time of a festival. But as you eventually get down to the bottom, you are met by Rouge, who says, "Okay, here's your broom back. This is a smooth ride.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing bad happened to me.
Oh, that's great.
How was your guys' trip down? Equally uneventful?"
Brody's
little
stomach
bumpy.
rumbles. He's like looking back up the hill with a wistful
We were in a
gaze.
bit of a rut.
No.
Did you know your bears are riding elks?
Yeah, but as
Learn
long
how
as
to
they don't
use
learn how to
lances.
open doors.
Hopefully no one gives them thumbs.
I mean, it would take some kind of maniac to do that. Anyway. Hello, Cutie
That's
Smile.
next year's adventure.
That's next year. It takes them all the rest of the next year just to get down the mountain.
Yeah.
They don't have access to the gondola. Rouge looks at all of you and says, "Well, it's gonna take me about 10 minutes to get ready for my date. You guys think you can help me out with the preparation and execution and awesome."
Red will again cast Druidcraft and generate a single blood orchid. They like these.
Oh, gross! And he slaps it out of her hand.
No, oh no. It's good at magic. Here's another one.
Oh, gross!
God, you're supposed to take it and give it to the frog.
Did you want help or did you not want help? I'm confused.
Why do you think I'm asking for help? This is all reflexive.
You're not
Oh, I
dating
see.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, turn around, look the other way,
Okay.
and Reginald will take the flower and like,
Just
Like, does he
put it
have,
in my
like-
hand?
no, does he have like I don't
Like
know,
a
like can he like
shirt
pin it to
lapel.
like his back of his shirt or something? Like,
Where'd it go?
don't worry about it, it's gone.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
Just don't lean back into anything.
And then when you meet the frog, make sure to take it and close your eyes and hand it to them. You'll be fine.
Okay, step 1. And what will step 2 be? Well, I'll find out when we come back from this quick break. Indoor, I've been stealing your line for what you say when we go on break, so why don't you lead us out?
All right, so we are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So don't go no place unless it's to go to tiltify.com/whatever the link is. Perhaps donate, maybe influence this game of chaos one way or another. So make sure don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or again, perhaps donate to some charity. And we'll see all of you guys shortly. With that,
Alright.
Sauce.
And we'll be right back. Goodbye, everyone. Start waving. Bye. You can still hear us. Don't say anything incriminating. They can hear me, so don't say anything incriminating. Now they can hear
Incriminating.
you. So say all the
Anything
incriminating stuff you want.
incriminating.
I'm scot-free.
Your hair is long.
Back.
Stuff you
Hello.
want, I'm off scot-free. Why did you have to make that so long?
How y'all doing? We're back with more Mercy Road 4, The Wishing Crown. When we last left our friends, they, okay, sorry. This is a charity D&D game, benefiting Child's Play Charity. What is Child's Play Charity? Why, they're a charity that provide toys and games to children and teenagers in hospitals and domestic violence shelters in over 200 locations around the world. I think I got that right. Right, Eric?
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But more than it could be anything.
Between they provide toys and games in over 200, but less than 202 locations around the world.
It's probably more than 202, but yeah.
Well, between 200 and 205, that's as high as I go. When we last left our friends, they were trying to set up a red panda on a date with a frog. That's as much context as you get. You are now at the fanciest restaurant in Marcia Bay, the city of festivals. It is called the Amuse Bouche. It has a very amused-looking mouth on the front sign. You can see the Viscountess has already got a table there. She is waiting for her true love with 2 E's and an O, not a couple of U's. Outside, the lot of you are gathered with Rouge twirly buns. And he looks between those gatherings and says, I got no idea what I'm doing. There's a flower pinned to the back of my robe.
I wish I could find my Cyrano stone. Yeah, it was a great idea,
It was a good name.
Brody, but I just don't have. I can't find it.
So what do I do? How are you going to help me? What kind of crazy plan have you got cooked up?
Oh, we were supposed to have a plan?
Oh God! Oh no! I'm flop sweating. Someone give me a blue
Don't do
shirt.
that.
Oh, here. And I take out some dry clay dirt. And it's like, this will help with the sweat.
Oh, this is great!
Oh.
And he starts rubbing it on his shirt, which is doing its job of absorbing the moisture, but leaving clay stains underneath each armpit.
You know, it's fine. Just don't raise your arms for any reason.
I can do that. And he's like standing.
Just remember that she's a viscountess and be respectful, right? Don't mention anything about drinking blood or vampires or anything like that.
But don't be too formal. You know, she's not a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't be formal.
If you give me say how long? If you give me a couple of minutes, I can tinker a small stone for you, and we can deliver you some lines.
Okay. You do that. I'll just be across the street.
Oh, okay.
Why are you going across the street?
Well, I can't wait in the restaurant. That'd be weird. And he goes across the street into another candy store.
So many candy stores here. And Red will he'll use his magical tinkering ability to create a small stone that is it says there's a variety of options, but one of them is like 25 words of text in a visual form. So I figured to just set it in like take that some glass of these glasses and magically tinker it to the backs of the glasses so that he can see the words.
Like a little teleprompter.
Yeah, a little teleprompter. And
Though
give
there
him
is a question. Does Red Wigglebottom need those glasses to see?
Oh, absolutely he does.
All right. Nearsighted, farsighted?
Astigmatism.
Oh, no.
So blurry, words and
Yeah.
minute details are blurry.
Okay. After a few minutes of waiting outside, Red Wigglebottom doesn't seem to, Rouge Twirly Buns does not seem to reappear.
Well, that's a problem.
I think we got a runner.
Should we go chase him down?
Go check at the candy store.
You see that it is run by a very friendly-looking Earth Genasi, and he looks to you and says, "Why, hello there, my wizardly friend. What can I get for you? Something sweet? That's really all we have."
Was there a shorter guy, the furry?
Kind of looked like that gentleman right there, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
he said he needed to use the washroom.
And you let him?
But usually that's
You're not
a
supposed to
problem.
get them wet after midnight.
Was
that the
Skyfae has donated $15. Add a little chaos to this date.
Ooh,
I mean,
we're not Mogwai.
I can oblige.
But there was. But
Thank you, Skyfae. There are. No, he went to the washroom. He said that you guys. He purchased 12 tons of candy and said. He purchased 12 tons of candy and said you were good for it.
well, that's not true.
Good for
12
what?
tons of
How
candy.
many teeth is that?
I got dirt.
Sorry, and he points to a sign that says "No dirt, no soil, no earth," which is odd because he's an Earth Genasi, but maybe he's just tired of looking at it.
Well,
He's on
I've
the
got
dirt.
I've got 12 gold, and since he bought, everyone knows that a ton of candy only costs 1 gold. I think that should suffice.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is the common exchange.
Very common knowledge.
Very
Oh,
well.
great. I'm so glad that I'm very good at tough negotiations. So
Yeah,
here's your 12 gold, sir.
Yes, all right. If you want to go beat him up on whatever it is you're going to do, he's presumably still in the bathroom. People don't.
Is there a window in the bathroom?
Why there is.
He's not in the bathroom anymore. Brody starts leaving from the front of the house.
But he went.
I thought you were gonna go check the window and like make sure he doesn't. But that makes sense. He's probably gone.
What if he
Check
left
the
a clue?
washroom. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the We should go. Are you good at tracking? True love. Can you track?
No.
Brody stops
Oh.
getting to the door. You need somebody tracked down.
Yeah.
You need somebody tracked down and killed.
And there's
here.
like a big toothy smile, and he's just like, "Does anybody have a little bit of his blood?" I know that's a weird
No,
question, but I can
I
track
don't-
it for like 7 miles if that's the case.
The person behind the counter just picks up a jar and kind of swishes it around.
Oh,
What is-
we have the
You
blood.
just left that?
Yeah.
Brody, you have that disc ball thing.
I was
Oh, I
gonna
do.
say I have the clay I put on him. So if you can smell that,
Yeah.
it's very distinct smell, pheromones, and all of that junk.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna pull out the astrolabe,
Mhm.
and like tell you to put the dirt whatever in it when we get like near the place where we need a clue.
And the
And I'd like to roll a survival check.
All right, go ahead.
With advantage because it's inside the astrolabe.
Mhm.
So let's charge from that. Then first roll, not looking so hot. Second roll gets me a 13.
Okay. What does it look like to you? Is it like a little dial, like a hot and cold sort of thing? Is it?
So I assume that we put the dirt in it, and Brody would use his elemental attunement to like keep the dirt like floating in the middle of this astrolabe as it begins spinning wilder and wilder.
Mhm.
And then it stops and pings like in the direction that like the source of this thing is. And Brody's like he opens up his eyes and the pupils are like fully dilated. His nose is flared. And he's like, "Yeah!" He is on the hunt for
All
this.
right. It is pointed towards the bathroom.
Skating on over.
Yeah, as you roller skate over and open the
Forgetting
door.
we're on roller skates.
You see Rouge Twirly Buns is stuck in the window.
Hey.
Oh God! This isn't what it looks like.
These twirly buds, they are notorious for running from things that they are afraid of.
It's true. That's what they say about us.
Yeah.
But, would you believe that I was trying to use the washroom and, I slipped?
Absolutely not. Would not believe that for a second. And Red will grab him by his ankles and try to pull him back into the washroom.
He pops right out.
Listen. Rouge. Look, between red pandas, I know you're afraid. You have every right to be. And I would be too if I was in your shoes. I mean, honestly, I'm afraid right now for you and also for the consequences of you messing this up. So, do me a favor. Find your backbone, your spine, whatever you need to do this because you're a red panda. Okay?
Right.
I know you could do this. You're cute on your own. You could say nothing, and they would be like, oh, look, here's a tip. If it gets weird and it starts to go wrong and you get afraid, ask for uppies. It works every time.
But she's a frog.
I promise. So downies then. Ask for downies. I know.
That's a third date thing.
Oh, well, I meant like... and yeah, Red clearly starts. If he was red before, he gets real red when he says that. I meant like just you can do this, Rouge. I believe in you.
Right. Thank you.
Mostly because I have to.
This is
Otherwise, we're gonna piss off a frog vampire, and we're all gonna die. So
okay.
You can do it.
I can do it. Can I just ask to use the washroom first?
No.
Are you gonna go through the window again?
Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna go stand outside.
Good idea, true love. Good idea. Look, here, look, let's do this. And Red will pull out what looks like a small little vial, and he shakes it. It's super green, and he shakes it a little bit, and he pops the cork, and a wave of just massive, strong cologne hits the air. And he takes a little bit on his finger, and he wipes it just on Rouge's neck here, and a little bit on each of his wrists.
Would this make her like me?
Yes, mostly because it smells of the swamp.
All right. I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
A dexterity check. I got that one right.
Gotcha. Dexterity check?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. That's a 4.
The good news is I rolled a 3.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I was really like, there's no way I'm going to win this. And I was barely right. But he tries to swipe it, but you're just a little too quick somehow. Or rather, you're both equally slow.
And I'll put the cork back in it and slide it back into my potion bag.
I'm just thinking if she likes me a little bit with a little bit of that on.
It's as you can tell, it's very strong.
Oh yeah, it's starting to burn.
Oh no! I should have asked you if you were allergic to certain things before I applied them to you.
Oh no, it's just the smell. It's burning my eyes and my skin.
Oh, Brody is like full on crying right now.
I take out some dirt. It's moldy, but it'll counteract the smell.
He's rubbing more dirt on himself. How do I look?
Amazing.
How do I smell?
Better.
Maybe you could give him some tips on Viscount language.
Brody kneels down. It's a fine vintage. Just swish it, and it doesn't matter. I think, for the most part.
Okay.
Just.
I
don't know.
You look like an experienced wizard and lover. What should I say?
Probably saying less is better. But I was thinking, your very fast reflexes.
Oh, thank you.
If any flies are around, see if you can grab them and then offer them to her.
You know, my martial arts instructor told me the same thing.
Yeah. I think that's a real winner for you.
Okay.
Question:
And
you have any
with
wax?
this with this smell, I'm sure there's going to be flies. So
True Love, are you still out of the room?
Yeah, True Love has gone around to the back to cover the window from the other side.
You are in a filthy alley. There is a small possum. It just kind of looks at you and hisses.
She is patrolling back and forth.
Oh, right. Rouge Twirly Buns feels very confident now after being hyped up.
Before you go, Rouge, take these. And I'll give him the glasses that sort of give him the prompts.
He does the typical thing whenever somebody gives them prescription glasses and just goes, "Oh, wow, you must be blind!"
Yep. But if you wear those, I'll give you some words to say. We'll work on it together, all of us, to help you if she has any questions that you don't know the answers to, or you don't need poetry, or a song or two, you know.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Okay, great.
And with that, he confidently strides into the amuse-bouche, goes to the table, and you can see through the window, he just immediately just goes uppies. And the frog is just staring at him. At which point you see him politely excuse himself, and he walks outside. He says, "It's not going so well."
Well, not from out here. Get back in there.
Well,
Yeah, Uppy, too quick. Too quick. You can't play your cards.
Talk about the Pirate Festival.
Okay. Pirate Festival.
Find common ground.
And play cards with her. Got it.
She might play cards, or if she knows another game, learn her game.
Find out her favorite dirt.
I bet a common ground is neither of you like solicitors at all.
There you go. There's something.
Right?
Talk about your worst solicitor. You could even
It's
talk
me.
about us. You could even talk about us. Like, can you believe those guys?
Yeah.
I'll do that. And he walks back in, and then just starts pointing out the window at you five.
From around the corner, you just hear,
Hello? Where'd you all go?
Are you coming back for me?
Hello?
Brody will skate on over and then come back and is just like holding you in his arm, like letting
I'm
you sit on his shoulder.
flying!
All right. We had another viewer redeemed poll for hitting one of our milestones that I forgot to redeem. The word prompt was space, which could mean a lot of things. In this instance, I would say, obviously it means space comes down until it's only one story away from the ground.
Outer space?
Yeah. So now if you climb upstairs, you are now technically orbiting the planet. But you see that the air has gotten a little bit thinner. You see passing meteorites have gotten a little too close. The various moons that Toril has, I think it has 2, are now precariously close to the ground, which is just messing with the tide right now. But beyond that, it's not a moonfall scenario. I've already done that in a game.
Thank goodness.
But it is a little disconcerting, especially if you live on the second floor of any building.
Can someone push me up into space? I want to fly.
You can't breathe up there.
Oh.
Can I use Mage Hand to grab a star?
You can. Unfortunately, that star had several planets floating around it that are now just drifting in the void, but you have a little twinkly star in your hand.
Okay, if he comes back out, we can give. This will be a gift for her. He can give that to her.
Ooh.
He's already
That's
out
some
outside again. He's like,
Good dirt.
Here,
she didn't like playing solitaire.
give this to her.
takes the star. It's like, okay, yeah, she'll love this. He walks back in and shows the star to the frog, who just starts screeching at sunlight.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well,
Whoops.
Oh. Well, she's a frog, hopefully. Hopefully it just hurts her eyes and doesn't actually burn her alive.
No.
Hopefully.
is she
forgot.
still there?
Then we can't
We were
get the
trying to get
thing.
her to tell us what the art dealer told her.
What if one of us just goes in there?
Well, we need to get her. We need to get him to kiss her, right? Like the only
No,
true
we
love's
just
kiss.
No. We lost sight of the mission entirely.
There's no longer true love. He's not eligible.
No,
Can I-
it's just what the guy told her. We don't need to cure the Viscount at all. That can happen naturally. But if he tells or she tells him what the art dealer said, like, does he care about art at all? Because then he could be like, oh, art dealers, am I right? And then she would tell him about the art dealer stuff. That's what
What if we just all go in there and we just make it a group date and we take the pressure off of him?
Okay, then who's breaking up into dates? If it's a group date, are we just like, hey, we're all wingmen?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're in
Yeah.
a 5-person polyamorous relationship.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
down
polyamory.
for polycule as long as I
Yeah,
don't
we-
touch
look.
anybody.
Yeah. Plus, true love, you get all those kisses and hugs. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Uh-huh.
I will just be the emotional dirt supplier.
Also,
Yeah.
Aaron, I don't want to get you too excited, but space dirt is very close right now.
I saw, but
Yeah.
I know how to
they're
get you some.
valuable. Yeah.
Yeah. Brody will find like a high building
Mhm.
and jump off of it when a meteor comes by
Mhm.
to try and use deflect missile to bop it back into the ground.
Okay, I see several problems with this, but I'm here for it.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay. First,
Look,
I'm
we
going
can
to
grab a
need-
star.
Yeah, first I'm going to need an acrobatics check.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Acrobatics.
Yeah,
That's a 10.
okay. Do you have any advantages?
No, I used my advantage.
I have two I haven't used. Can I give him a boost
Yeah, I will say a boost.
Okay. Okay.
for the advantage, and then I'll dock one off of the two that I have.
Sauce, I will also, with my belt of cloud giant strength, I will
Yes.
attempt to catch this meteor that he is booping to the ground.
Oh yeah, that's very handy.
Okay. I got a 16 on acrobatics to jump that time.
Better, you don't fly off into space.
Excellent. Even if I was in space for a little bit, I think I'd be fine.
You-
Maybe.
You know what? Let's get James R. Gurney back in here. He worked for Kurzgesagt. We'll ask him, even
It's
though he's
all
a
right, it's all right.
microbiologist.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes just in case.
Okay.
So I will do that, and I'll attempt to deflect missile this meteor into Red Wigglebottom.
True love, help me. You look big and strong. Well, strong.
I'm definitely one of those things. Yes.
Yeah, you
What
definitely.
do you
well,
need?
Big compared to me. I mean, you're pretty big. I'm just a small thing too. Like
How tall are you?
3'4".
You're taller than me.
Oh wow.
I'm
Oh,
only
yeah, I
2
could
feet
see
tall.
that. Well, you got a big heart.
Hmm.
No.
Thanks.
So, will you help me here? It's coming quick. Okay.
What are we doing?
Brody's
that
trying to
thing that's coming at us
deflect
real
a
fast.
meteor.
Okay, so
Yeah, she'll have catch.
great. Is your athletics better than mine?
I have a +6.
I have a little bit better than that because of the cloud
Okay.
strength. But it doesn't add. Here, and I'll quickly, right before it comes to us, Red will unbuckle the belt and put it around you and click
Oh
it in.
gosh.
It's plus 8
Was-
for you now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Your strength
Oh,
is
I just
27.
got stronger.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll assist.
Oh, we just lost our donation bar. That's not good.
Oh,
Whoa.
I know. And now it's back?
Actually, that bumps my athletics up to an 11.
Oh my. While I fix this.
Because you're trained.
Yeah.
Okay, so, can you roll the deflection reduction, damage reduction?
sure.
If you would be so kind.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay. Luckily, this was a micrometeorite. It wasn't too big. And let's see. How fast could they be going? Really? I mean, very fast. Okay. With 1 hit point to spare, you knock this thing out of the air. You spike it volleyball style. Back down into the real world, which is only a few feet from the ground. Into True Love's hands.
True Love's embrace.
Embrace. Oh, there we go.
I like that.
How romantic. And you just catch it. It is a big old ball of space dirt.
Now what do I do with it?
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Okay.
I'll start.
Okay.
And Aaron starts like opens robe, and there's like a whole line of excavation tools and empty vials, and Aaron just starts like meticulously shredding this meteor into dirt and categorizing all the different things. I got some metals in here. If anybody wants that, it's useless.
I'll take the metals for sure.
Yeah.
I'll
okay,
totally
good.
take those
It's
metals.
like, ugh, gross. I don't even. It's no value at all. I don't understand. Perfect. Cool. And then however long that takes, that's what Aaron's going to do.
After a few minutes of someone just donated. Dan Junet donated $50 for Frodo, or to get the donation bar back. Thanks, Dan G.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I will say, I mean, I still have a Table of Chaos roll, which I'm very eager to use. So if somebody would be so kind, whomever is quick on the draw.
What is it, a D10?
D percentile.
Oh.
Wait. Sarah, you roll the first one. I'll roll the second one.
Aw.
Okay.
Ooh.
I rolled it. I rolled the D10.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I got a 1, so it's
Okay.
going to be 11 through 19.
I got a 7.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. All right, pretty easy. I don't know who this would apply to, so I just assume it's both of you. You are both surrounded by flickering auras of light and have resistance against any damage dealt to you.
This is dangerous for a barbarian. I want to fight. Instantly.
You just run into the restaurant, knock over the table. Hey,
Just starts embracing people.
There's a look in True's eye. She is out for blood.
You found your true love, and that love is power.
That power is violence.
Yep.
As you have gone through this little cul-de-sac of getting space dirt, you just see Rouge is out here with y'all. So it's like, what are we looking at?
A disappointment.
Rude!
No, Rouge.
How dare you do that perfectly timed retort?
Well, that is why I should never trust you, twirly buns. You always have disappointments.
And he looks at the ground and says, I got her to kiss me. Kind of
Did you kiss her?
And
Yes, she did turn back in two. And she's kind of just looming behind all of you.
Oh, hello.
What was that you were saying, Mr. Wigglebottom?
And I'll use Druidcraft to generate another blood orchid.
Oh.
I was trying to trick him into being more confident. Being nice didn't seem to work, and on occasion I met people who are, when they're insulted, they tend to respond in a way that is confident. So I was just attempting to make Rouge more confident. It was purely
It's a
a
tactic.
rouge. Yeah, it was a rouge.
Well, if you want to know what I told the art dealer, or rather what the art dealer told me, it
Please.
is the location of the wishing crown. A wandering prince had it. His name was Prince Hubert. If anyone would be able to track it down, it would be him.
It's Hubert, you say.
That is what I say.
You are a sight to behold, by the way.
That's not what he was saying behind your back.
That's not true. That's not true. You whirly bun, gentlemen.
He is looking incredibly smug at this point. And,
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh, it is my pleasure. Don't tell him what happened to my other husbands. And,
You were married?
she kind of, picks up, Rouge, twirly buns, and, flies off.
Right as she picks him up, Red sort of runs over there and plucks the glasses back off his face. Sorry, I gotta see these to see.
You just see, it has been narrating everything you've been saying.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah. Presumably that is what he was speaking to her this entire time.
Oh, great. Oh, it worked. Good job, team.
I'm so proud of all of y'all. And as we
Awesome.
pan out to the rapidly depleting ozone layer on this planet of Toril, as there is only 1 foot of atmosphere, we will pause for a little bit, but we will be back soon. But before I say goodbye, I just want to say that we have reached question mark amount of dollars because the donation bar went down.
Well, we know it's
Wow.
over $3,000. We know it's
Yeah.
not.
We're
Yeah.
approximately $3,000.
3,145, the webpage says.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All benefiting Child's Play Charity, a charity that provides toys and games for children in hospitals and domestic violence shelters in over 200 locations around the world. We still got another 12 hours of D&D left. We're not even halfway done yet. Well, I mean, these people are done. I'm not even halfway done. But before we say our goodbyes, why don't we talk to these people one last time and see who they are and what they do. And we'll start with Eric. Eric, who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do?
My name is Eric Blandon. I work for Child's Play Charity. I oversee the grants program that we give out. We just did 8 new grants last month, or a couple weeks ago. So 8 new positions that we have funded. So gamers that work in hospitals. It's pretty great. Thanks to all of you. That's what we were able to do. On top of sending out stuff. Arabeck, Erebek is my Twitter, but I don't use it a ton. Best to email me via my email on the website, childsplaycharity.org, or visit us at a PAX booth or various other things.
Oh, nice. It's where I got this shirt that you can't see because it's behind a microphone. It's both comfortable and I was gonna say fashionable, but you've recently had a brand update.
We did. We snipped that cord that's right on the top. We just snipped it right off, and
But I like things that are wired.
Well, it's a modern era.
It's you know what? No, these times don't gotta change.
No, yeah, we redid our website, redid all our brand, have some cool other stuff. So if you haven't visited our site in a while, please do. Good stuff.
Yeah, cool. Sarah, who are you? Where can we find you? Don't you Uno reverse this on me before I Uno reverse it onto you.
Okay, fine. Got me there.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
onto your
I'm Sarah Rob.
tricks.
You've known me for too long. Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Roberts, aka the Hype Goblin. You can find me everywhere under that name, or you can just go to my website and find all the different places that I do things online. I am creating actual plays, I am creating podcasts of those, I am creating edited VODs if you don't like watching stuff live. I have a little bit of everything, including character cosplay content, which I think is going to be really big coming up pretty soon. You know, it's this new fad that's taking the land, and I am just dipping my toe in the water. And also, for anyone who'd like to take True to your own home game or to your own campaign, you can pick up her NPC stat block now. I am making it a public free post over on my Patreon, so feel free to go check that out. I'll be tweeting it shortly. That's me.
Cool. Yunnels, Jen, who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do?
I'm Jen/Youngles. You can find me on Twitter at JenGeeky or Youngles, literally everywhere else. I do TTRPG performing. I do some content creation management. I dabble in all the things, but you can soon find me on season 2 of Itaewon by Night, which is an all-Asian Vampire the Masquerade World of Darkness campaign set in South Korea, where we played around with the lore a little bit to make it a little bit more accessible and friendly. So definitely come check that out.
Very nice. Ron Ogden, who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, my name is Ron Ogden. I am an actor and TTRPG live play DM here in Los Angeles. I am part of a in-studio show called The Dungeon Run. You can find us on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Right now we've got a small series going on called Kid DM, where we literally have a 9-year-old child DM a couple of us actors in a fun little adventure, so you should check that out. You can find me everywhere on the internet where you find people on the internet at The Real Rogden. You may have seen me in a movie called Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. I played a hatchet-wielding, six-shooting Secret Service member, so make sure to check that out if you have not. It is an asylum film. It was a lot of fun. And I also do DM helplines on TikTok, so you can find me there as well. TikTok.com/TheRealRogden.
Just so all y'all know, as soon as this Zoom and a call ends, I will be speaking with Ron about my pitch for Abraham Lincoln versus the Mummies. I think we're going to be breaking new ground with it. Honestly, based on true story. Last but not least, Mr. The Indoor Adventurer. Who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do?
Hello, everybody. If you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am, but if you don't, hi, Acorns. What's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, The Indoor Adventurer. I do actual play content on Mondays and Saturdays over at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. And possibly keep your grapes peeled, because on Sundays coming up, maybe you'll find me, maybe you'll find the Hype Goblin, maybe you'll find some other people who you may not recognize. So consider it. But yeah, that is me, and I've had a real great time. Sauce, you've done a great job putting this all together, and I really appreciate it.
Oh god, this whole thing is just an excuse to get you at my table, Indoor.
Look,
I'm like,
we'll talk after this. We'll talk.
Yeah. I'll slide into those DMs and pitch you my Abraham Lincoln versus the Mummies.
Dude, that's what we'll do. That's the TTRPG campaign we'll plan.
I'm just sorry. No, I'm just picturing like Academy Awards next year. Ron's at home seeing us just sweep the awards. Ron's like, this is bullshit.
The new Daniels. The new Daniels. It's fine.
You can tell I've been doing this for almost 12 hours. And there's still 12 hours to go, so don't go nowhere, unless it's to grab a friend, grab a snack, grab a drink. Yeah.
And grab some chaos, because get ready.
Oh yeah, we still got plenty of more chaos. I have this roll on the chaos table I forgot to use, so I'm gonna go out swinging. But yeah, don't go nowhere. We got another amazing little interview done by our friend Oliver, and we'll see y'all in a bit. Everyone wave.